Not everything that looks like confusion is delay. Sometimes, it's just the universe clearing the path, removing what no longer matches the person you're becoming. And if, in the past few days, you've been feeling a nameless restlessness, more vivid dreams, or a strange urge to withdraw from the noise, that's not coincidence, it's a calling. The chosen always go through this stage, a phase where everything seems quiet on the outside, but inside, something stirs. The universe has its own codes. It speaks through omens, repetitions and losses that make room for what's next. And for those who have been set apart, for those who have been chosen to fulfill a different mission in this world, these signs appear right before the turning point. You don't need to understand everything right now, but you do need to be present, because the 9 signs you're about to hear are not random. They are answers, and if you identify with at least 5 of them, prepare yourself. Your life is about to change in a profound way. It's not magic, it's not superstition, it's alignment. The universe always prepares the ground before delivering something great. And you, being here, didn't arrive by accident. My name is George, and if this message already makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel right now. This space was made for the chosen ones, those who carry a gift, a calling, a unique sensitivity. Here we talk about that with clarity, without empty mysticism. Shall we go together? Now pay close attention, because the signs have already begun. Sign 1, a restlessness you can't explain. There are days when everything seems normal on the outside, but inside, something presses you. You feel a light but constant uneasiness. It's as if your body were trying to tell you something. Nothing serious happens, but you notice that what once satisfied you now feels empty, disconnected. This feeling doesn't just appear out of nowhere. When the universe is preparing an important change, it starts by stirring within. First, you feel it. Only later do external things begin to follow. The restlessness isn't a sign that you're lost. It's a sign that you're being pushed to the next level. You can no longer ignore this calling. Most people try to run from that feeling. They turn on the TV, reach for their phone, fill their schedule with tasks. But the more they try to escape it, the stronger it grows. It doesn't want to scare you. It wants to remind you that you're ready for something that hasn't arrived yet. And for that to happen, something inside needs to readjust. If you are a chosen one, this restlessness comes earlier and hits harder. You can't live on autopilot for long. Your soul calls you. It presses you. It doesn't accept anything less than truth. And even if you try to follow the pace of others, there will always be something in you inviting you to look inward. This is the first stage of preparation. It's the universe testing your listening, checking if you're paying attention to the most silent signals, because those who can't feel can't receive. Don't ignore that discomfort. It's the push that comes right before the turning point. Sign 2. Coincidences that feel like messages. You think of someone, and they send you a message. A passage in a book seems to answer exactly what you were feeling. You turn on the radio and hear words that perfectly relate to your moment. These coincidences start to appear repeatedly, almost impossible to ignore. These encounters aren't accidents. They're the universe's way of showing you that you're aligned. Synchronicities appear when your inner world is ready to open up. It's as if life were speaking to you through codes, sending you messages that don't come through logic, but through feeling. Those who pay attention notice that these coincidences carry a different energy. They're not just funny events or luck, they are confirmations. And when you feel that vibration, something inside you says, pay attention. You don't need to understand it immediately. Just recognize and embrace the feeling that comes with it. The chosen experience these connections more often. Your sensitivity allows you to pick up on what others might call nonsense. But you know it's not. You feel the presence of something greater behind the sequence. And that quiet confidence becomes your fuel to keep going, even without seeing the full path ahead. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more they appear. The universe responds to your attention. It's as if it says, "You noticed, then here's another." You don't have to force it. Just observe, take notes, reflect. These signs weave the next chapter of your journey. Sign 3. People and situations begin to leave your life. You start to notice that some friendships fade without any clear reason. Plans that once seemed certain begin to crumble. Things you once wanted now make no sense. Little by little, what no longer serves you starts to slip away. Quietly, without drama, it just leaves. At first, this can feel painful. You feel alone, confused. You wonder if you've done something wrong. But over time, you realize it's not about mistakes. It's about space. Before something new can arrive, the old must go. The universe is clearing your life of everything that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. This process is silent, but deep. And if you are a chosen one, you feel it more intensely. Because your soul doesn't accept half-hearted connections. You crave truth, coherence, depth. And when those things aren't present, the universe cuts away what's in excess, what binds, what limits. It's natural to resist, to try to save old friendships, to hold on to familiar situations. But if you cling to what's meant to leave, you'll delay what's meant to come. Life knows what it's doing. It never takes without purpose. And when you let things go in peace, the next phase comes with much more lightness. This sign is an invitation to trust, to understand that not every loss is pain. Some losses are deliverance, others are alignment. And when you embrace this movement, you begin to feel lighter, truer. The universe doesn't make mistakes in what it removes. It's preparing you for what truly matters. Sign 4. Intense dreams and symbolic messages. Lately your dreams have become more vivid. Maybe you've woken up feeling like what you dreamed was more real than the day itself. Doors opening, flights, conversations with strangers, repeating settings. These are symbolic messages. And no, it's not just your imagination. It's your unconscious trying to communicate. The universe expresses itself through symbols. Carl Jung said that the unconscious sends images to prepare the conscious mind for change. When something important is about to happen, your soul anticipates it. And if you are a chosen one, that sensitivity intensifies. Your inner world begins to whisper what the outer world hasn't yet revealed. You don't have to interpret every meaning right away. Sometimes it's enough to simply embrace the message, write down the dream, reflect on how it made you feel in time. Understanding comes. And when it comes, it fits perfectly. A quiet certainty that you grasped what you needed to. Symbolism is a universal language, and you are learning to speak it. These dreams are like rehearsals. The universe is training you from within before acting on the outside. It's giving you the chance to emotionally understand the next step before you take it physically. And that's a gift. Because this way, you don't just change your life, you change from within, so that your life changes too. So when you dream of something striking, don't dismiss it. Don't ignore it. Watch closely. The soul is wise. It speaks when the mind falls silent. And those who are chosen must learn to listen beyond words. Dreams are letters written by the deepest part of your being. Read them with respect. They are preparing you for what's coming. Sign 5. A strange peace, even without an explanation. Suddenly, in the middle of chaos, you feel calm. It's not that everything has been resolved. The doubts are still there, the challenges remain. But something inside you has quieted. It's as if, for an instant, everything made sense, even without any explanation. This peace is not common. It's a clear sign. You are entering the flow of what's about to come. This serenity is not passivity. It is preparation. When the universe sees that you've accepted the process, it sends this kind of peace as a sign that the transition inside is complete. You don't need to force anything anymore. Now it's time to trust. And if you are a chosen one, this peace arrives as a turning point, as if the soul were saying, "Ready, I'm aligned." This tranquility is quiet. You don't feel euphoria. You don't need to tell anyone. It's subtle, yet firm. You breathe easier. You accept things with more lightness. You react more calmly. Life still has challenges, but they no longer crush you. Something has changed within you, and that changes everything around you. Jung said that when the unconscious and the conscious align, they produce this sensation. It's as if two parts of you finally met. You're not at peace because everything is solved. You're at peace because now you trust that you'll know how to handle whatever comes, and that makes you strong, calm, present. When you feel that peace, don't question it. Be thankful. You're ready for the harvest. Something is about to happen. And this peace is the final confirmation. The universe has tested you, prepared you, emptied you. Now, it is about to deliver. Trust this new vibration. It's the signature of your next phase. Sign 6. A growing desire to start something new. You begin to feel a desire to change something in your life. It could be your job, a relationship, the city you live in, or even the way you spend your days. Something within you starts to ask for renewal. Not out of dissatisfaction, but because a part of you understands that it's time to live differently. This urge comes without warning, surfacing in the middle of routine. It might feel uncomfortable at first. Is it right to change now? You ask yourself. But little by little, this desire grows, and you realize that what once served you no longer fits. It's as if your clothes have become tight. Your soul is asking for more space. The universe awakens this desire when it senses your energy is ready to move. The inner preparation is complete. The seed has grown. Now it's time to bloom. But first, you must choose. Take a direction. Make a change. And if you are a chosen one, that decision may feel lonely, but it will always be aligned with who you truly are. Don't ignore this impulse. It's not anxiety. It's intuition. Your soul pointing toward the path that leads you to more truth, more freedom, and more meaning. It may bring fear, but also relief. Because deep down you know, it's time to live something new. Jung said individuation happens when we stop living what others expect from us and start living what we truly are. This urge to begin again is not an escape. It's truth wanting to breathe. Listen to that calling. Starting over is not failure, it's spiritual maturity. It's a sign that the universe has already prepared the new. Now all that's missing is your yes. Sign 7. You feel like you're saying goodbye to who you used to be. There comes a moment when the chosen ones realize something inside them has changed. Not because of one big event, but through a series of small internal deaths. You look at the same things, but you no longer recognize yourself in them. There's a subtle strangeness in living with old habits, with thoughts that once made sense, but now feel disconnected from who you're becoming. What's most curious is that this farewell has no clear destination. It's not about knowing exactly where you're going. It's about knowing with clarity where you can't stay any longer. It's as if the universe were emptying you, so it could fill you with something new. The old begins to dissolve in silence, without drama, without announcement. It simply stops making sense. What often frightens the chosen during this process is the temporary void that follows. When you say goodbye to who you once were, there's a gap between who you were and who you're becoming. That space can feel confusing, lonely, even painful. But it's precisely there that the seed of something new begins to germinate. The discomfort isn't a mistake. It's an inner birth. You might feel the urge to change your haircut, your diet, or the way you express yourself. Small things, yet they reveal a new being emerging. These are signs that your energetic field is readjusting. The old self, with its layers, beliefs, and limits, is being gently dismantled. Not because it was bad, but because it has completed its purpose. It's time to let another version of yourself take the helm. This transformation isn't imposed from the outside. It's born from silence, from inner listening, from the natural impulse of growth that lives within the chosen. It's as if the universe is calling you into a new mission. But before taking it on, you must leave behind what no longer serves. Relationships, beliefs, guilt, masks. Everything that weighs you down. Everything that blocks the flow of your essence. This goodbye is not to a failure, but to a completed cycle. And the more you respect this process, the lighter you become. The signs grow clearer, intuition sharper. You begin to see that you're not losing anything. You're just making room. The true self is not static. It's mutable, expansive, fluid. And the chosen know that stagnation is a sign that the calling hasn't yet been heard. Allowing yourself to change is an act of courage. And courage comes when you accept that growing hurts. But resisting hurts more. The pain of transformation is temporary. The pain of denial lasts a lifetime. The chosen did not come into this world to live limited versions of themselves. They came to cross inner portals, to shed what is small, and to embody the greatness of their soul. If you feel like you're saying goodbye to who you were, embrace that feeling. It's sacred. It's a sign that the universe is preparing you. Don't fear change. It doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to reveal who you've always been, beneath the layers, the fears, the roles. And when that new self emerges, you'll understand that every goodbye was, in truth, a liberation. Sign 8. You feel that everything is speeding up without explanation. Some chosen ones awaken to a moment when everything seems to spiral out of control, but not in a negative way. Time speeds up. Weeks pass like days. Changes appear without warning. What was stagnant begins to move. What seemed distant now arrives. And you don't feel it as chaos, but as a quiet mechanism finally spinning at a higher speed. This acceleration isn't random. It comes when the soul has waited long enough. The universe won't deliver something grand while you're still bound to old patterns. But when your vibration changes, it responds. And when it does, it accelerates. For the chosen, this response feels more intense, because they're not here to follow the world's rhythm, but to set new ones. Suddenly, ideas come with clarity. Forgotten projects resurface with power. People you never expected show up with opportunities. Everything that once felt distant starts to make sense. And even without understanding it completely, you're being pulled toward a place that's been waiting for you. The acceleration isn't madness, it's synchronicity. It's reality reorganizing itself to match your new inner state. But here lies the challenge. Many chosen, when they feel this intensity, become afraid. They try to slow down, to return to an old pace that no longer fits. They seek refuge in familiarity, in stability that no longer feels like home. And that's when conflicts arise. Because once the calling begins, there's no going back. You feel like you're running without running. Everything demands a response. Every choice feels more significant. Yet, at the same time, there's a strange peace within the steps. Because what drives you isn't external pressure, it's alignment. The acceleration is simply a reflection of how close you've come to your purpose. And when the universe sees you're ready, it doesn't wait anymore. Sign 9. You feel peace even without knowing what comes next. Perhaps the most silent and the clearest sign that something grand is about to happen in the life of a chosen one is this: peace without explanation. It's not peace because everything is solved. It's not peace because the future is certain. It's peace because even without knowing what's ahead, you feel you're exactly where you're meant to be. This feeling doesn't come from control. It comes from surrender. You don't have all the answers. The circumstances might still be challenging, and yet within you, there is a calm space. As if an inner voice whispered, "It's all right." That voice doesn't come from the mind. It comes from the soul. It's the vibration of alignment. When the universe meets a prepared, chosen one, it doesn't shout. It quiets. And within that silence, trust is born. The peace you feel is the reflection of an inner journey. It didn't arrive suddenly. It was built. It comes from nights spent awake, rethinking life, from losses that taught you, from doubts that strengthened you, and from faith that was born when nothing else made sense. This peace is not the absence of emotion. It's anchored emotional depth. It's feeling everything without being consumed by anything. For the chosen, this peace is a turning point, because it marks the end of external searching and the beginning of internal answering. You no longer chase validation. You no longer need constant signs. You have become the sign. When others ask if everything is okay, you simply smile, because even if the world is moving, you are centered. This serenity is the place from which true manifestation grows. When you vibrate peace, everything around you begins to realign. You attract with greater ease. You connect with more aligned people. Doors open effortlessly, not because life has become easy, but because you've learned to move with it, not against it. This inner harmony creates a field of real magnetism. If you're living this sign right now, honor it. Protect this peace as you would guard a flame. Avoid distractions that pull you away from yourself. Don't explain yourself to those who can't feel what you feel. The peace of the chosen often unsettles those who still live in urgency. But it is the soil where destiny begins to bloom. Deep down, this peace is the universe saying, "You've arrived." And from here on, it's no longer about running. It's about being, about allowing and letting life show you, step by step, everything that's already been prepared for you. Because the chosen one who finds peace in the unknown has already become worthy of the extraordinary that comes next. When the universe begins to whisper, the chosen are the first to hear. Every sign, from restlessness to silent peace, is a subtle form of preparation. Nothing you felt has been in vain. Everything pointed in one direction. You are being tuned for something greater, more authentic, more true. Do not resist. Trust. The new is on its way. The 9 movements the universe makes before delivering something grand are not just random experiences. They are parts of a sacred process that the chosen live through before great leaps. Nothing is a coincidence when it comes to the soul's journey. Every restlessness, every coincidence, every silent departure is, in truth, an alignment in progress. Many ignore these signs out of fear, distraction, or disbelief. But the chosen feel them. Even when they don't understand right away, there is a deeper part that knows. Life is changing. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. And that preparation never begins with ready-made answers. It begins with an inner calling, with the sense that something is being reorganized. Even if the world around you appears the same, perhaps you are saying goodbye to who you used to be. Perhaps everything feels too fast. Perhaps you found a peace you can't explain. These are the signs, and if you've recognized 5 or more of them in your life, then yes, the universe is preparing you for something truly exceptional. Don't be afraid of the silence, the pauses, or the emptiness. They aren't absence. They're spaces being created for the new. Now I want to know from you. What do you feel the universe is preparing? Share it in the comments. Your answer may be the sign someone else needs to read. And remember, the signs do not appear for just anyone. They appear for those who are ready to hear them. You are one of them. You are a chosen one. Trust the process.